Hey guys, so in this quick video, I want to show you how to change and rename your shop on Etsy. First thing you're going to do is sign into your Etsy seller account. And on the top right corner, you'll see the shop manager. Just click on that. And from here, I'm just using my mockup Etsy store. So obviously there's not much data to it. And you would scroll down on your left-hand side down to settings, and you would go into info and appearance. From here, you can click into the second tab, which is called shop name. And this is where you would just change your shop name. So a couple things I just want to point out. First thing is that all of your previous links that you had, let's say if this is a shop that you've had for a while, no one can use your previous shop name. So no one can use the one that you used before. It will just be hidden. It'll be still yours, but not be seen. And your shop will have the new URL. All the links in your previous shop will redirect you to the new shop URL, okay? And they'll be using the 301 redirects to help with the SEO search engine rankings after the change. So you don't really need to worry about that. Everything's gonna be good because sometimes I even get stressed out, like, oh, maybe I want to change the shop name. Is it good for me? Because people know my previous one, but they will always be redirected to the new one. And another thing is they will let people know you change your shop name, right? So for the first 45 days after the change, you'll see this little icon here, and which will appear next to your shop so that people who are familiar with your shop name will know that you've changed it. So they won't get confused like, oh, is this a different one? Is this something similar? Right? So don't need to worry about that. And lastly, this is where you would change it. Since this is a mockup shop I have anyways, let's just try changing it so you can see exactly how it looks. Let's go with Tiny Planet Company. Sure. I'm not sure that's best name. Maybe I want to change it, but let's go with that. Let's see, change the name. So perfect. There it is. So that's how easy it is. And also, I just want to show you something quickly from the Etsy website here is, obviously shop names can be up to 20 characters long. They cannot have any space or punctuation. You may want to capitalize letters in your shop name to distinguish separate words, which is always a good thing. But another quick tip is you still want to see how the words connect, even if they're all lowercase. Okay. You still want it to be distinctive in a way that it's very easy to read for the consumers, right? But it's not that big of a deal, but I always like to make sure it looks good in the capitalized first letter, title case, and also in all lowercase. All right. So what happens if I change the shop name again? So if your shop hasn't been opened, then you can change it as often as you like before you open your shop. And once your shop is open, you can change it in where I showed you earlier, up to 5 times. All right. So if you need to change it again, just use the same format to submit a change to the customer support, and then they will review it and maybe they can do that for you again. All right. So how do I know if a shop name is available? So one thing that you can do is obviously just search on the Etsy app, but Etsy is saying it might not be the most effective way because as we mentioned earlier, if you change it from one previous one to a newer one, that name is not going to be able to available in the future anymore. So you might not be able to see it. So something to keep in mind. So like earlier, how I tested it, you can't really see exactly what name works for you. So here are just some additional tips that you can check up on. But yeah, that's it. How easy it is to change your Etsy shop name to something new. Hopefully you learned something in this video, and make sure to subscribe and like this video. Follow if you want to learn more about selling on Etsy. Take care. Bye.